Hi, I said on a previous video that cinema, modern cinema and classic cinema from long ago, over the years, has never really had any female villains or great female villains. The villains that have really stood the test of time or been male, like the three main villains for me in cinema have all been like male. Like you've got Darth Vader, Khan from the Wrath of Khan, Star Trek 2, and the Joker. They're main villains who have really stood the test of time, you know, for over the years. Granted, a couple of them are more modern, so time will tell with them, but I still think they are the best ones. But yeah, it occurred to me in regards to that there's never really been any female villains, not as far as I can remember, none that have really lasted over the years, from modern cinema or classic cinema or whatever. But just recently, about a week or two ago, I saw a thriller which I hadn't seen for a long time, and watching it I just realised that the villain in this is female, and it was a bloody good villain, and in fact I think she almost stole the show. So it's kind of a case of, this is kind of a case of I ought to bite my tongue for saying that there's been no great female villains. There actually have been a few, certainly not as many as male villains, that's for sure. But yeah, the villain that I'm talking about in regards to a female villain has been, it was Peyton Flanders, the nanny from hell from The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Brilliantly played by Rebecca De Mornay, who must have relished doing that part. And yeah, because I saw The Hand That Rocks the Cradle just recently, about a week ago, and I hadn't seen it in a long while because I've got it on Blu-ray. Here you see, US edition. It's just come out on US edition as well on Blu-ray, so that was quite a surprise. But yeah, it's I just realised that yeah, Peyton Flanders is a great villain, and she was female, and it is a brilliant performance by her in the film. And I'm not much of a fan of Annabella Shura, I have to admit, so there were times when I was kind of rooting for the villain. But hey, that's me. But still think she's a great villain. That's from the 90s, I think, wasn't it? So yeah, that is possibly one. But there's also another one who I only thought of, and I can't believe it, I didn't even realise this. But yeah, another great female villain who you think is actually a young girl, but she isn't. Was yeah. It's the film Orphan. There's something wrong with Esther. And of course it's a young girl, but of course in the film, of course, the amazing twist was that of course she wasn't a young girl, she was actually a grown woman. And yeah, this is making me bite my words a bit about no female villains. You know, what the hell am I talking about? There's been these two, although I still think there's not been that many. They're very few and far between still. But yeah, the young girl of Orphan, Esther, who is a terrific villain in the film for Orphan, is yeah, another one of cinema's great villains. But of course these are modern ones, it's quite modern. Hand That Rocks the Cradle, I suppose, isn't that modern, but a brilliant villain who has still lasted all this time. So yes, some very and I just love female villains on films. I don't know, there's something about them, I just like them. And I've got a few other films on DVD where there's a female killer. She's basically she's not a serial killer, but she is responsible for these killings, and you don't know sort of till the end. And the femme fatale in that, she's basically a femme fatale in that, is played by Majin Armick, who of course who was specialised in femme fatales throughout the 90s basically, and she's done many other things apart from that, of course, but as a femme fatale she was brilliant. She always was. She just had that look, and she was sexy as hell. So it's like, well, you know, a great villain. She's got the looks, but she's as deadly as hell as well. So a great mixture for a great female villain. But yeah, there's a few on DVD like that. You know, like I say, starring the great Majinamic, and a lot of them, yeah, they a lot of them are lesser known as well, but they are, yeah, there have been a few popped up here and there. So yeah, I've always enjoyed FemaleVillians, and there's another one as well from another film I've got. She also turns out to be the villain in it as well. She's also a killer. A film called Sexual Predator, starring, and it's Angie Everhart who stars in that. Massive fan of Angie Everhart. I don't think she's had nearly the films that she deserves, really, and she's done a few really good villains in her time as well, and she's really good at them. And yeah, of course, great to look at, sexy as hell. So, you know, great femme fatale, great female villain. But yeah, I think the two ones which lead the pack for me, Peyton Flanders from The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, The Nanny from Hell, and Orphan, the young girl in that who turns out to be not a young girl. You know, a bit spoiler there, but I think everyone probably knows that by now anyway. But brilliant twist. Still can't believe that Leonardo DiCaprio commissioned the script for Orphan. I'm becoming a massive fan of that guy. I mean, he's done some great movies as well, Shutter Island and a few others. But yeah, never mind. But apart from that, yeah, Orphan, terrific female villain in that. So yeah, they have been around. So yeah, I ought to bite my tongue for saying that. There have been female villains, but I guess I just forgot about them. So but I haven't forgotten about them now, and they have lasted. I think I might take a look at them again soon as well. So they're out there. So these bitches rock, you know. But yeah, I just thought about them for a second. Yeah, another super bitch who isn't exactly the villain, but I suppose she's seen as female, the alien. But never mind. Well, forget her. She's a monster. She's a villain, yeah, but she's a monster. So sod her. So yeah. But yeah, Hannah Rocks the Cradle, The Nanny from Hell, and Orphan. So yeah, they're having a few great female villains. Not as many as male ones though, but I guess they're out there. So you just got to watch out for these bitches, I guess. Anyway, yeah, thanks a lot. That's all from me. Cheers. Bye for now.